Greetings. I am Tanya Allen. I will teach you a lesson on innovation and change. Organization. Organization decline is when companies do not recognize the pressures that affect their livelihood. Organizational innovation is from creative ideas developed from a plan that brought success. Organization development is a philosophy and collection of change interventions for improvement towards long-term health and performance. Technology. Technology is information of tools and techniques used with knowledge of brand new changes. Technology innovation can cause their competitors to copy benefits gained by a company advantage. In order for companies to support a competitive advantage, they must protect and understand themselves from threats of innovation. Technology innovation can both improve and destroy competitors. When companies use the present-day dominant design, they become successful. On the other hand, companies that focus on the wrong design or old technology, they can face a lockout when a new design occurs, preventing a company from getting rid of their products. Innovation. Innovation stream creates quality competitive advantages involving patterns of innovation beyond the regular hours worked. Innovation stream starts with a technological discontinuity that creates unique combined existing technologies, causing a breakthrough in the performance and design. When customers buy new technologies and replaces the older ones, this causes technological substitution. Innovation can be built from creative work environments with workers that become aware of thoughts with creativity, ideas, and values. When do companies use milestones? Milestones are review points used from former projects to fix performance. Why do managers use multifunctional teams in their departments? Multifunctional teams are people working within different departments that advance in faster learning and understanding the marketing and manufacturing activities. Do you feel that managers should help employees resolve problems? Managers should monitor and try to work out a plan to resolve problems on their own and not think that it is difficult to change policies and practices which can be developed earlier to bring them success. Change forces in an organization. Change forces show how an organization can lead to differences in quality, form, or conditions. Resistance to change is reflected to a person's self-interest, misunderstanding, and distrust for change. Most people do not like change. Can managers force people to make changes? When is it an advantage to change in a procedure or behavior used? It is used on improved measured performance or if change can bring a different result. Changes for measured performance improvement. Results-driven change are improved and measured results quickly focused by contrast change. An advantage change in the procedures and behaviors are based on improved measured performance or if change can bring a different result. A dominant design is a new technological design that is accepted by the market standard people use the most. They are designs used in the communications industry. The emergence that is a part of the dominant design points out the winners and losers of this component. Companies can improve the performance of the dominant design. How can companies control their incremental innovation? When workers use their skills, balance risky tasks, and creativity, this can cause flow development. Taking advantage of online applications. Online implementation of performance management organization development is a philosophy and collection of change interventions for improvement towards long-term health and performance. Pilot testing methods are pilot testing the system before it is instituted as a whole. Pilot testing consists of implementing the whole system, the group that is involved in the pilot test. Why do people have bias in how they interpret and process information? Which kinds of biases should be taken into effect? When does selective exposure expose our minds? Selective exposure is only ideas to our mind with which we already agree. Employees who agree that performance management is a good idea can become involved in the communication plan activities, attending meetings to describe how the system works. What is selective perception? When to perceive a piece of information, referencing to as what we like it to mean, even though the information intended by the communicator may mean the exact opposite. Third, when do you use selective retention? Remembering only those pieces of information to what we already agree. What are some important steps needed before the performance management system is implemented? You should collect different measurements that will provide information regarding the effectiveness of the system, the extent to which it is working the way it should, and if it is producing the exact results. Last, understanding the issues involved in implementing a performance management system online. Performance management is a continuous process of identifying, measuring, and developing the performance of individuals and teams that aligns performance with the strategic goals of the organization, which has two main components. The first component is continuous process, which involves a process of setting goals and objectives, observing performance, giving and receiving on the ongoing coaching and feedback. Second, alignment with strategic goals with performance management requires that managers ensure that the employees' activities and outputs are involved with the organization goals, which help the organization gain a competitive advantage. Communication plans have more and better knowledge of the performance management system that leads to greater employee acceptance and satisfaction, because organizations often design a communication plan to ensure that information regarding the performance management is disseminated in the organization. What is the performance management? It is how the performance management systems are implemented in their organizations in completing or achieving goals. What is the management in our strategy? It should provide information on the relationship between performance management and special planning. What's a good communication plan? What's in it for you? It benefits the implementing performance management for all that are involved. How does it work? The performance management has a process and a timeline. For instance, when meetings will take place or when discussions will be made. What's the responsibilities? The communication plan should include information on the role and your responsibilities involving in the process. How is the performance management related to other issues? Initiatives. The communication plan should include information regarding the relationship between your performance and the initiatives and systems such as the training and succession planning. Communication plan. A good communication plan has benefits of implemented performance management for everyone involved. This helps organizations to accomplish strategic goals. It leads to greater employee acceptance, better knowledge, and satisfaction of the performance management system of an organization. Thank you. I hope that you will use these important and successful tools for innovation and change.